Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This calendar with your sneak peek at next week, episode number 583 for comics originally coming out somewhere around July 29th, 2020. But before Drew and I get into what's coming out in your local comic book shops this coming Wednesday, Drew, you and I are always excited about these zombies and these post-apocalyptic. What kind of news did we get this week?
Well, our boy, the original Walking Dead. We got a little Negan Lives on the 15th. We were excited about that.
Absolutely.
Some fresh, new Walking Dead material. And it was very good. I don't know if you got a chance to read it. I really enjoyed it very, very much.
Oh, yeah.
I think they could do some more of those if they wanted to. I'd be fine with that. And now we're going to get more of our money handed over to Kirkman. He's going to reissue the 193 issues of Walking Dead in full color, starting October 7th.
Wow.
And then every 2 weeks or twice a month from there on out, we'll get 2 issues a month. It'll be called the Walking Dead Deluxe. It's colorized. It's got cutting room floor stuff in it. This was going to be a standalone book at one time, and Kirkman has decided that he's going to stick that in the single issues, along with original handwritten plots and abandoned storylines and plot points that changed along the way, and lots of knickknacks that fans will enjoy. So that alone, to me, minus the color, is worth it. It makes me excited. I definitely want that stuff.
I just want color, because now I will be able to tell who is who in this book that I love so much.
Yeah, well, about that. I'm pro this. I don't want anyone to think that I'm not excited about this, because I love Walking Dead so much. I do. But I looked at the pages.
Oh, yeah?
And it is colorized and terrible.
Oh, my.
It is colorized and awful. I do not like it one bit. It ruins Adler's work, I think.
So that's what, 6 issues?
Oh, no, that's Tony Moore. Tony Moore was in the first 6.
Tony Moore, sorry.
Okay, so this is Tony Moore. So hopefully we buzz through this then, and maybe the Adler stuff won't be so bad. But the first, I mean, I'm only looking at 2-3 pages here. 2 pages it looks like, and I hate it. I hate it.
It's the Drew not seal of approval.
I do not like it in color at all. And maybe it's the Tony Moore. I'd forgotten about it. Maybe that's possible. I mean, it's been a long time since I've read those first 6. But anyway, circling back around. So don't like it colorized that much. Don't so far.
But you liked Usagi colorized.
Yeah, I'd never seen the original. So. I mean, I've never seen the original. Those, that stuff.
Yeah.
I like all the back matter, all the added cool stuff. I'm excited about that. They are doing multiple variant covers, at least for this first issue. I think they're doing 5.
I don't
covers.
need more number 1s. I have so many different number 1s.
So I'll probably buy all those.
Me too. Crap.
I'm going to try to limit myself to just 1 copy of all of the regular issues. But when it gets to like 19 and it's Michonne's first appearance, I'll probably bulk up on that. The first Governor, all the keys. I won't be able to help myself.
Michonne, Governor, Jesus, Ezekiel.
Yep.
And then are you doing any of the back half, like Princess, Alpha, Beta?
Let's see. That's 193 issues divided by 2. That would be 100 months. Will the world be here?
12.
Will we even make it to that far?
We will waffle back and forth so many times.
Will the world turn into a fiery ball and go into the sun?
It's going to take us 8 years to finish this collection, so we got plenty of time.
Yeah. So I'll tell you that when we get there. If we're still potting at that point, then we'll definitely talk about it. But I'm excited about it. Gives me a chance.
Question.
Yes.
Do we think Image Comics just crawled on its hands and knees to Robert Kirkman and said, please keep us afloat?
I think Robert Kirkman...
Please make us relevant.
I think he's a decent guy.
I think he's a good dude. The way
dude.
he ended the book proves that.
I think he's a good dude, and I think he said he saw the comics industry that he loves and that's given so much to him, and he said, what can I do? And he said, I can cash grab this stuff. And so he's going to make his money, but he's already just given stuff. The Negan Lives, he just gave that
100%.
to the stores, and that was just free money for them minus shipping costs. And I think he just said, well, what can we do to give something back?
So question
I don't think
two
he's like
for
a
you.
saint or anything, but I think this is altruistic.
Awesome. So by the time we get to, let's say, issue 7, the first Adler stuff, over or under an average print run of 25,000?
Over.
You think? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that it'll be over 50, but I can imagine it staying above 25. Yeah, that would be easy to do, I would think.
Okay.
You think no?
Oh, I'm just trying to think, because, you look back to the Walking Dead weeklies, and they had quite low print runs, and then by the end of Walking Dead, it had dipped quite a bit. And then
True.
This is the third printing, essentially, of all of this stuff.
True.
I'm just curious where it will settle.
That's true.
Unfortunately, they'll make a killing off of the Ellingers.
Yes. But he has no plans to collect them in trades or omnis or deluxe phone books, any of that stuff.
Yeah, so
our
old ones are
time.
still good.
So, I mean, eventually he might get to the collecting this in color as well, in trades and hardcovers. I'm sure he will. But he has no plans right away. And I don't think any of the back matter is going to make it.
So we're not going to do 6 issues, take a week off, put out a trade.
Oh, they better not be any. I mean, all we got to wait for is a colorist to do his work. No offense, colorist.
So I was going to say, Drew makes it all so easy.
It's just Photoshop, bro. Come on. And so there better not be any delays. I mean, I want the trains need to be hitting like every 2 weeks or whatever. I need the cadence that there's a Walking Dead in color. There's a Walking Dead in color. And you know what? I'm going to reread the whole series this way as it comes out. And I'm going to gobble it up.
There you go.
Now, I do not like the colorized versions of Tony
Are these
Moore.
$4 a piece?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing for sure. I mean, I don't think comic shop owners like $3 comics. I don't think they make enough money on them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they like $4 and $5 comics. They make more profit.
More scratch.
Hey, okay. Now, as I'm scrolling down, there's more pages than I said there was. There's a couple that are really nice, even in color.
Listen to the sound of Drew waffling.
I'm softening, but there are some stuff where it's just like, oh, that doesn't look nearly as good as it did in just black and white. But your mileage might vary. You tell me when you see them. You tell me what you think. Back in October, I'm sure we'll talk about them, and we'll talk about what we think of them in color.
There you go.
Awesome stuff. Let's see. Should we do FOC or do some hot 10s? What do you want to do?
Let's do our hot 10s.
Let's do our hot 10s. Those are fun. You want to do them this week? Got them all locked and loaded?
Sure. We're over at our good friends at comicbookinvest.com, CBSI, and we are looking at their hot 10 books. Again, we like to pay homage to all these people that are doing wonderful work in the speculation industry when Drew and I drop the ball from week to week. So let's check out what they have. And the number 1 book for them is the Usagi Yojimbo. Number 10, Peach Momoko, San Diego Comic-Con variant with 200 comic print run. if you were lucky enough to get to the checkout page of the IDW website, you could have landed this for $10, and it's now between $400 and $500. Who did I tell you was the hottest artist currently, Drew?
Just Momoko person.
Peach Momoko.
You said buy them all. Buy everything that this person does.
Mm-hmm. And so far, I'm right. Number 2. Now, I know Drew has always said he buys up anything My Little Pony he can find. And here we have, My Little Pony Transformers, number 1, San Diego Comic-Con variant, capped at 285 issues. What kind of team-up is this? No clue, but it is hitting hard for between 150 and 200 clams.
And what did I tell you about this last week? That's stupid.
You gotta be stupid.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I don't know if I did not know these San Diego Comic Cons. I guess I should have known we were doing Comic Con at home this week.
Yeah, today.
Said,
I guess it's happening today.
Yeah, I should have said, hey, we should probably be on the lookout for what they're doing with those variants. They've got to be available online.
Why do we let our lives interfere with our work?
Yeah,
we should have been at the virtual con. Why do we not do that?
Yeah. Whoops.
Oops.
So, at rank 3, we have Teen Titans number 12. Of course, this is the Batman Who Laughs first appearance. Last week's 9.8s had soared to $550 to $600, and now $750. Told us a few years ago this new created villain's first appearance would hit this kind of numbers. We would have laughed at you.
Yes.
Yeah, here we are.
I think I have a second print of this. I know you have it first, but I think I have a second print floating around somewhere.
Good looking book. At rank 4, Disney Comics and Stories, number 13. We have a Del Auto variant with a print run of 666. There's no surprise to anyone that these were pre-selling a few weeks ago for around 100 to 150. Now live sale prices are in the $200 range. Not sure why we have a children's book with a 666 print run.
That's gross.
Yep. At rank 5, Sleeping Beauties number 1. Drew, stay with me now. Peach Momoko variant.
Okay, now both of those
limited to 200. Quite a few San Diego Comic-Con variants. Now I'm just trying to cut you off. They're doing well out of the gate, but this was the third bestseller, initially $100.
But it's not great. These covers aren't great. Like the Usagi's okay. The Sleeping Beauty's okay. I don't get the appeal. What's the appeal? Is it just? Is this like? Is it the realism? What are we looking at here?
Stylistics.
The style
joy,
is. This style is great.
A way of doing things that brings joy to people's hearts.
I do not see these covers being that fantastic, but I mean the scarcity of them. I can understand that.
I mean, it's just good work, man. You just can't.
If you say so.
I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, I don't love the cover.
I mean, there's some good work. I like the way these come up.
Okay. All right. Next.
Okay. Jeez, moving over. I've lost my tab. Where am I? Okay. At rank 6, we have New Avengers number 7. About a $5 book a week ago, and is now a $25 to $30 book for New Avengers number 7. At rank 7, Batman Superman number 22. Let's see, we have Topher talked about this book a month or two ago in his True First column on their website. Chatted this week on Instagram with research completed by some other guy. Being the first appearance in continuity of Batman Beyond has pushed this from the dollar bins to $25.
What?
I remember seeing this quite a bit as I flipped through back issue bins at our old LCS.
So this is the true first appearance? Oh, in continuity. Where's the first Batman Beyond then?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I can't remember. Interesting.
Year Zero number 1 at rank 8, which you and I touted as our pick of the week on multiple occasions. We talked about this book. as it was one of those things that was dancing around the COVID line coming out. So we kind of reiterated it a couple times. Virtually zero sales a couple months after release. Then a $30 sale 2 weeks ago, and this week many $40 to $45 sales. So a book heating up and some things, and that's without even any spec talk or anything. Just books trying to move on its own.
Spec pick of the week, or pick of the month for our previews picks too. I believe it was. We hit it hard, and it's $45. So I'm just saying.
There we go. We talk about Walking Dead at number 9, the rarest Walking Dead, Negan Lives red foil variant. Hard to argue with the sales numbers of 1,000 to 1,500 clams. Keep seeing limit in the listings, but there's several listing out there. Just how rare and limited is this?
How many do we think of this there is?
50.
50. That makes sense.
Yeah. At rank 10, we have Batman 89. Was going for the 50 and 60 last week Raw. Now around 99.8, selling for almost $200. Overpriced a bit. But that's for us to decide. Holy crap.
And this is first Joker War? What is this?
That is Punchline.
89 is first Punchline?
Isn't it?
I thought first Punchline was
earlier. We
earlier.
had this, and we had Hell Arisen as her first appearance.
Yeah, Hell Arisen 3 was her first, yeah.
I mean, this is where we argue over what's considered the first, but yeah.
True.
Now you've got me double-checking myself. Go away. Yeah, first appearance, Punchline. So this is the first. This is touted as the first appearance of Punchline. First cameo appearance, if you are that guy, which you usually are.
Yeah.
Honorable mention to Thor: God of Thunder number 2, 1 in 50 variant, 9.8 selling for over $900. Huh. And Land of Mars number 10, an old book sold in 2012.
Lars of Mars.
Lars of Mars. What did I say? Lords of Mars?
Land of Mars, I thought you said.
Yeah, I can't read. Another 8.5 sold this week for $4,300. These GA painted covers include pulps, and they're gorgeous. No different on this one. Huh. You just never know who wants those old covers, so pick up your old books and put them up for high prices, and somebody may grab them.
So Thor: God of Thunder number 1 did not have Gore the God Killer in it, so his first appearance is number 2?
Yes.
And then this was a 1 in 50.
Yes.
Okay, so I wonder what the standard one that we have is going for, if that's going for 900. So Gore the God Killer's first appearance is heating up, is what I'm saying, right? That's cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, so check out CBSI. They've got a wealth of cool information.
Yeah, of course. Now we're going to check out our FOC. That is our final order cutoff. It's our last opportunity to add a few things to our pull list and get those in our books, so we do not have to chase things on the secondary market and add them to these expensive books list. We get a wonderfully curated list from Eric at Cowabunga Comics, who gets it to us this evening, and these are due by midday Monday.
And
Eric
wait. Little
Sorry.
inside baseball. If you're on the list, you probably have received some information about this. But if you're not, I believe DC's FOC is now Sunday night. Is that correct?
Oy vey.
Is that not correct? Did you not know that? Is that news to you as well?
News to me.
Yes. So what I'm hearing is DC sent out a memo saying FOC is now, instead of Monday nights for stores, it's Sunday nights for stores. So that means our FOCs are probably going to have to get stepped up. I have not heard an official communique from Cowabunga on this, I don't believe yet, but I think Eric's the one that was talking to me about this. So yeah, that's there has been clarification, and it's coming. So it might be all of FOC is going to get shifted back a day, or maybe DC is going to have its own FOC.
Just like their Tuesday releases, we're going to have Sunday FOCs. Oy.
So it's either going to jam us all up, by making FOC a day earlier, which gives us only Saturday, really, to get our FOC in order.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. You really can't dilly dally. You'll get it Friday night. On Saturday is FOC day. Get that computed, get it figured out, and get it in, because you'll need to get it to Eric by sometime on Sunday, probably by noon on Sunday. Perhaps.
So it's even more important that if your local comic book shop does not do FOC, or you're wanting in these waters, make sure you get a hold of our friends at Cowabunga and get on that list, because it sounds like the window is ever getting shorter on those kind of things.
Yes.
Of course, Eric, while he's doing this, he also features a few items, and this week is no different. He is talking about Voyage to the Stars, #1 from IDW, that he likes the cover A on that one.
I didn't get this. I didn't get his email.
Well, no, but the highlighted ones. We've gone through this in weeks past.
Oh, that's right. You told me.
Thor #6 from Marvel. We have the third print of Venom 25. We have the Bagley version of the third print. We have a sketch version of a third print. Holy crap. So not only are we doing third printings, but we're doing variant third printings.
$65. It could be yours.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know many people that would be looking for that, so
it's probably
that
like 12 of them.
Yeah, no doubt. 100%. From Boom Comics, we have Power Rangers Dracon New Dawn #1. He's again featuring the cover A on that book. And then, even though we're mad at DC, we have some DC openings. We have the Batman 3 Jokers full open to order cover set. Wow, that's
good. Just
cool.
Get them all.
Yeah, just get them all there. That's pretty dope, and you get a pretty awesome discount if you order from places like Cowabunga. So that is really cool. Oh, hey,
so that would just be minus the 1 in 100, 1 in 25. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, I assume so.
That's not open to order, so
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they are giving you a 50% run if you do for that full open to order cover set.
Very cool.
And we have also, of course, we can't just forget Batman 3 Jokers #1 cover A, the Jason Fabok cover. And we are featuring Nightwing 73, the B cover, Alan Qua variant, part of the Joker War. And
it's a $7 comic that you can get for $2.99 from Eric. So I mean,
the Three Jokers.
Joker, the Three Jokers first issue.
Not a bad looking Nightwing cover B. Not great, but not bad. I like it.
Yeah.
But Eric can't tell us what to do every day of the week, so we dive in and find out what we think we need and must have on this FOC. Let's start with a couple things from Dark Horse, nothing there, and moving down to IDW.
Okay,
Star Wars Clone Wars continuing on, the penultimate issue of that.
It looks like that Transformers 84 is a 4-issue miniseries. I don't remember if it always was. And it started out with a year 0.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, Grimlock on the cover. Dang it, that's pretty cool. That is awesome.
Who's doing that Voyage to the Stars he was talking about? Oh, James Asmus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's pretty good.
Yeah. And of course, we got a 10 IDWs giving us a 1 in 10 variant from that as well. Very interesting. Down to Image.
Second printing for Savage Dragon 250 already. That's nice.
Yeah. Adventure Man #2 also going to a second print.
Chew #1 going to a second print.
Very cool. Similar cover, I assume, just different collar on those shoes. It was maybe sought after, so you may want to snag one.
Goddamn Virgin Bride goes to a second print. Is that a finished cover, do you think?
I hope not, because that's awesome looking.
A little sketchy. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know if that's actually complete. Might be, but I don't know.
Not uncommon to have a sketch cover. A Man Among Ye, #2, as well.
Is that worth getting? You think?
Huh?
You think it's worth getting that goddamn Virgin Brides?
Yeah, I mean that's a cool looking cover.
That's kind of neat.
All right, let's see what we have in Marvel. Avengers 34 going to a second print.
Yeah, you know why?
Tell me.
Well, it's
speak up so the people in the back can hear you.
It's Moon Knight. Moon Knight sells people.
And if you look at Avengers 35, front and center, the age of Khonshu. There's our boy getting ready to beat down the God of Thunder right there on the front cover of Avengers 35. Now, of all the books not to have deep variants on, sorry, my dude.
Oh no, this is fine. This is a little treat for me. I'm fine with just the one. Get my little Khonshu arc, and I'll be fine with that. Yeah, if it goes 6 issues, that's great. I've already got 3. Looks like so. I think it's probably 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. It's very nice. Very nice little treat. Do more of these things, Marvel. Less Empire, more of these. Not heard a good thing about Empire yet.
No, not. I mean, crickets is what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Maestro. That is
Peter David, Dale Coon, back together again. Used to do hundreds of issues of Hulk, at least 100 issues of Hulk. So we'll see.
We shall see.
Yeah. I'm probably. I mean, is the first Maestro? Is this the first Maestro?
Sure.
Has it been anywhere else? Obviously, it looks. If we waited decades for the origin of Maestro, it must have been around for a while, and I did not know that. So.
I've lost my keyboard.
How did the world fall and the Maestro rise? I don't know. Yeah, I did zero research on this, but interesting. Is that a George Perez variant cover? Yes, That's very nice.
See, there's a few things in here for you if you just look.
Even for me.
That's right.
Spider-Man #1 facsimile edition, and it's the Todd McFarlane.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, not the Spider-Man. So I have plenty of these.
1990 Spider-Man #1.
Don't need another. Watch it blow up.
Star Wars Bounty Hunters. Thor 6.
Well, why are we excited about Thor 6? Is this still Black Winter?
Yes.
Is this really the death of King Thor?
No.
Because I fell for this death of what's her face, Jane Foster a while back in Thor. So
do you like your boy Steve Scrocci's covers?
I like Steve Scrocci a lot. Yes.
Because we got a Thor 6 spoiler variant by your boy.
Yeah. I like him. He's pretty good.
There you go.
What was that Brian K. Vaughan and Steve Scrocci that I liked and nobody else did?
Shoot.
It was like 6 issues.
Yeah, the
issues.
Canadian one.
Yeah. I can't remember. Yeah, it was like
Canada. Ton of them, so let's hope it comes back.
Canada attacks the U.S. or something like that.
Boy, would that not be an awesome title.
Canada attacks the U.S. or something like that. Man, Something is Killing Children continues to sell through. Got another second printing for issue 7. Once in Future, number 10, and another book that continues to sell well.
Mm-hmm.
Power Rangers Dracon, New Dawn. I don't get that. I don't know enough about them to know what Dracon is.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one either. Alright, we got some vault books here. Shadows, Service number 1. Kevin Scott, Triona Farrell.
Worried your partner is cheating? Oh, yeah. Worried your partner is cheating? Need a missing person found? Gina Myers is the private investigator for you. Sure, she's a witch who worries that her powers make her more of a monster than the crooks she's trying to catch. But it's not like London's criminal underworld is literally going to hell, is it? Spycraft meets black magic in the shadowy world of MI666. What do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe. If it's a slow week.
There you go. Dynamite got nothing for me.
Found out that Mark Russell's Red Sonja is ending on issue 24, and he's done with Dynamite after that. So we've only got 18 to 24 left. Of course, I thought it ended at 12. So what do I know?
So, Action Labs is trying to start a new zombie tramp, essentially, with Amalgama.
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 Amalgama. Could be whatever. However you pronounce it's probably right.
Yeah. So, if I remember correctly, some of the early zombie tramps had some good value. So there is a possibility some of these, if this character they decide to pump a lot into, might have a little value at the first one. Other than that, I don't know much about Action Lab.
Yeah. We're right there with you.
Dead Days number 2 from Aftershock, Ryan Parrott.
I like that DC is back in the variant game.
Yeah, no doubt.
So was it Didio that was saying let's not do variants? Was he the one that said variants are stupid? I mean, because he's gone and now we're doing variants again, right?
There you go. Did you see the cover 100, 1 in 25, the Batman in the new suit, which is not a permanent suit? That was made very clear. It is a fun for this suit.
What are we talking about?
You know how we have these 1 in 25 variants on Batman, right?
Yes.
Well, issue 100, the Batman is the actual 1 in 25, and he is in like a chromed out suit.
Oh.
I take it you've not seen that.
I have not seen that. So Sean Murphy taking over for Joelle Jones seems to have pumped some life into Catwoman.
Yeah.
Added a little excitement in that. Well, I can't imagine it was Dennis Northcutt. Is that the writer? That's his name, Dennis Northcutt?
Sounds right to me.
So I would imagine that 24 will do the same.
Yeah.
Sell through as well. It's good. I don't know. Joel's were a little better, but you know, it's good. It's close. Do we need a guidebook for Dark Knight's death metal? It's so obtuse and hard to follow. There is also a second printing of that first issue with the Greg Capullo recolored variant. Interesting. Deceased Dead Planet goes to its third printing because Tom Taylor is awesome. I mean, really, was there any Tom Taylor book that you've read that you haven't liked?
Yeah.
Can you think of one?
No, I can't. I cannot think of anything.
He did that. He did the Wolverine Honey Badger thing. Great. He did that Magneto. Wasn't that Magneto that we liked him? Is that right?
Yes.
All the Injustice was awesome.
The original Injustice.
Yeah.
X-23, all that fun stuff.
So much good stuff.
Earth 2.
Earth 2, I don't remember.
Well, it was some of the early stuff he did in
Okay.
52, didn't he?
I don't remember. Maybe that stuff isn't great. I haven't gone back that far.
There you go. All right, so that finishes our FOC, and my recommendation is anything that says Venom 25 or 26, buy, because the first ones are going just stupid. So the second prints will do the same, and the third prints will do the same. And pull the trigger on this weird $65 sketch variant of a third print, because that's just banana sandwich. But
you pull the
Venom
trigger on it,
25
because we're
and
not
Venom
going to.
26 are going crazy, so it just makes sense.
Yep. Good stuff.
I'm just calling them like I sees them.
Yep. All right, let's slide over to the cover price, folks. See what's happening on eBay. You want to take the top 10 or the bottom 10?
Heck yeah, brother. Just piggybacking off of exactly what I said. The number one book of cover price, top 10, is Venom 25 second print. Many were speculating that this cover would trend after a day of selling at cover price. It took off. It also helps that this issue is the first cameo appearance of Codex, selling 79 issues, up 252%, high sale of $125 for a CGC 9.8. Crazy.
Codex. Okay.
Catwoman 23 selling 47 copies. Brought back Snowflame to modern day DC. Very interesting. This issue also has a first appearance of a Catgirl on the cover and on the inside, but not named. Since Catgirl is on the cover, this took precedence over the variant.
Okay, I missed out on that. So that was the heat. It wasn't the Ryan Murphy being involved.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
At rank 3, Thor number 5, first appearance of Black Winter, still rocking. High sale of $350 for a 9.8. Rank 4, we have Strange Academy. I love it. We have new books just going bananas. Strange Academy number 1 moved 54 copies.
Wow.
It's packed with first appearances. Emily Bright, Doyle Dormammu, Shaylee Moonpeddler, Zoe Laveau, Calvin Morse, and Desi. With all the crazy market heat around Spider-Verse characters, collectors and speculators have their eyes on Strange Academy as the next book to speculate on. I frigging said that exact sentence. Do you remember that?
Yep, I do. I do remember that.
I swear, it's not to pat out myself on the back, but I'm such a wuss. I remember saying, these characters could be something. These are people we haven't seen, and they're from known commodities, so they've got, tangential appeal. Granted, this will take a while to get traction for some of these characters. However, when you look at books like Young Avengers and Agents of Atlas, bulk first appearance books like this are a smart long-term buy. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got 6 horses in this race. That one of them catches fire on this thing, that's awesome.
Yep.
So even at this price, you may want to run out and snag it when this goes to a second print on Strange Academy. Did it? I can't remember if we just passed that already.
I think so, yes.
Snag it. Snag the second print. Because they're talking about right here, we have, multiple people with first appearances and probably some we don't even know yet. That's just extra bites at the apple. And I love how they talk about it like Young Avengers. Like, we did not know that Kate being in that would go just bananas. So you never know with that kind of thing.
Or they could be obscured, fall back to obscurity, and never be heard from again.
It's absolutely possible, but I mean, for new books, that's
Yeah, there was justification.
Not a giant investment.
There was justification for grabbing a few copies when it came out, definitely, and you should have.
Yeah, but we're seeing so much heat on things like second and third prints with some of the Venom stuff going back. So, don't stop now.
Don't stop now.
Rank 5, Catwoman 23, the Wu Chul Lee variant. Beautiful cover. It's awesome. Of course, reappearance of Snowflake, Catgirl. Not being on the cover of this one makes it not quite as touted. Raw sales of $30. We talked about this a week ago. The TMNT Last Ronin Ash Can moved 16 copies online. Up high roll sale of $53.
This was supposed to be handed out free with TMNT 106, and I did not know that.
I did not know that, or I would have bought TMNT 106. For those who did, we are happy to see that they're selling for $40, high of 50. Now selling for $20 copies comes to the market. The Last Ronin series could be a major hit. We're excited for it. Of course, at rank 7, we have the Old Guard #1. Old Guard is a bona fide hit. We were watching this last week, wondering if aftermarket sales would take off post-release, and it has. 42 copies moved, $153 for 9.8. And there's already talks of sequelizing this, so it may do some more.
Yeah.
Venom #9, the first full appearance of Dylan Brock, is starting to move again. First cameo appearances in 7, just FYI. The World of Venom, Eddie Null, and Dylan are aftermarket gold right now. Issue moving 32 copies, up 176%, $120 for 9.6. And at 9, we of course have Ultimate Fallout. Boy, this book's going nuts. It's over $1,000 for 9.8. Hoy.
Continues.
Here's what I'm talking about with your printings. Venom #3, third print of the first appearance of Null is the book to have. While rarer than the earlier prints, the first prints are catching up in price as well, but it still moved 35 copies, $875 for 9.8 on the third print. Crazy.
That's amazing. That number's amazing. For at 11, we have USA Secret Files #1 from 1999. This is a DC book. Had a high sale of $129, selling for almost triple cover. Variety reported this week that Noah Centineo joins Dwayne Johnson in Black Adam for New Line DC. The article
Adam Smasher, yeah.
Yeah, he will be playing Adam Smasher. His first interaction had the moniker Nucleon, whose first appearance is in All-Star Squadron from 1983. He takes on the name Adam Smasher in this one. So, I mean, I guess All-Star Squadron 25 might have some heat, too, from 1983. Mm-hmm. That's a quarter bin book. Venom 3, as noted, the first print of the first appearance of Null is on fire. I would think it would be selling better than the third print, but I guess rarity wins. It sold 32 copies and had a high sale of $500 for a 9.8. Venom 25 sold 43 copies, high sale of $150 for a 9.8. Faceless 2 #2, a censor bag put on the wrong way, is the Arrow book that collectors are picking up right now. While just a bag won't have a long life on the aftermarket, it's here for the moment. Sold 19 copies, had a high sale of $25 for a raw. I didn't hear anything about this. So it was just inside out, or it was clear, or what?
I think it was clear.
Dark Knight's Metal 2, the Monkey 1 in 25 variant. While raw prices of Wonder Woman shredding on electric harp have dropped to $20, it still moved $48. Had a 7-day trend of 73%, and had a high sale of $29 for a raw copy. Batman 94, the Jimenez Underbroker Design 1 in 25 variant. Like number 15, this variant is also dropped in price, but it's still a $15 and $20 book, and sold 33 copies, and also had a $30 high sale for a raw. Thor 4, the Black Winter cameo appearance, not as hot as number 5, but Speckers are still picking this up. With expectations, this is a Hulk 180 situation. But just $10 for a raw copy. So, if you think it's got that kind of legs on it, $10 is not a big deal to throw at it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Inhumans number 5. This is the first appearance of Yelena Belova, who later becomes the Black Widow. As you know, Yelena is taking on the Black Widow role for the MCU. And it sold 14 copies at a high sale of 416 for a CGC 98. That seems high. And Amazing Spider-Man 378. This is First Carnage. Sold 14 copies, but only $16 for a raw copy. So there's plenty of money, plenty of upside for this to go.
Mm-hmm.
And Strange Academy number 1. This got a young variant. Again, a lot of first appearances, and this is a little rare one too as well. But I think it's only sold for $22 for a raw copy. So good stuff there.
Very cool.
If anything, Speckers should just buy anything Donnie Cates writes, because he's going to at least try to pump some juice into these books from a speculator standpoint, which is cool. He gets it. Now, when we do sneak it next week, are we still doing UCS first? Gonna do DC first?
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do it. I like it. It's clean.
All right, starting with UCS, that's going to be our Tuesday releases. That's going to be our DC. Let's start with Batman, Superman. And nobody cares.
DC Cybernetic Summer number 1 shot. What's this deal?
Well, it's the seasonal things they put out all the time.
Right. But what's the cybernetic deal? All cyborgs involved.
Yep.
Okay.
We got all kinds of robot people. And the Metal Men.
Robots.
Yeah.
Do you like these Ryan Sook 1 in 25 covers? They're kind of like the action figure variants from Marvel.
Yeah, very neat.
Yeah.
Not much of DC that I care about, man. I'm telling you.
That's a great cover B for Red Hood 47. Man.
Exactly which one you were talking about.
Yeah. Paolo Pantalina. Man, I like that a lot. That's very nice. I mean, I think all the cover Bs are pretty sweet. They seem to have fun with them.
Jim Lee on the Wonder Woman cover B for $7.59.
Yeah,
very good.
That's nice. Yeah, it seems to be a little slight week there. Like a lot of stuff had finished up, and we haven't ramped up some other things. Did we heard what the deal is with the Batman Catwoman? How far does that get pushed?
I'm not sure on that one.
It was supposed to be out. Well, I mean, COVID, but still. So yeah, not a lot from DC. So let's slide over to previews.
Let's head on back to previewsworld.com. New releases, and we're down. We're going to start in Image.
Ascender's still a thing. I thought it was done too. I read the first Dead Body Road, Bad Blood. Really good. Really good. And I didn't read the first volume, but I still enjoyed it a lot. So that's saying something.
Things get even weirder in Now Biter Returns 3.
This has been fun. It's a really cool return.
Wow, a hardcover of The Walking Dead Alien.
Yeah. I don't know that it... Is it really... Oh, hardcover. That's why it's $20. I was like, come on, it's not that... Oh, I didn't think it was that hefty. I'll wait for the softcover version. It might already be out, actually.
Yeah, I know. I picked up one.
Yeah. You picked up the...
free comic, or comic book whatever day.
Yeah, some kind of...
Local comic book, LSDD.
Yeah.
Nothing in Dark Horse.
Now, what's the Witchblade 25th anniversary edition?
It is the re-release of the #1 Witchblade from 25 years ago.
It's just the same issue?
Yeah, with deluxe commentary of the first issue.
Oh, I think I missed out on this.
This limited edition will only be printed once, and set limited quantities will be available based on orders, so don't miss out.
And then this Lost Soldiers is a Les Cott doing the writing, which we kind of liked some of his stuff.
I missed that, yeah.
It's a war book, so Vietnam, 40 years later. Reminds me of that new Spike Lee movie that's on Netflix about old Vietnam guys that are going back to settle scores. Well, that looks pretty good. I'm probably gonna check that out. I liked his one book, but it kind of lost me as it went on. But I think I'll check this out for sure. You said no Dark Horse.
Nothing for me.
Pandemica makes return from November of 2019. We get the 5th issue finally.
Ironically enough, we lost track of Pandemica in the pandemic.
Makes a lot of sense. Did you end up reading the first issue of Sleeping Beauties?
Should I have?
It's just based on a Stephen King thing.
Oh yeah.
I haven't got a chance to read it yet either, so I didn't know if it was worth my time. Still no cover on that Eastman TMNT annual cover. I was kind of hoping to see that. What that was.
Yeah, I want to see what they're doing with Leatherhead. Down to Marvel.
Lots of Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a Spider-Man noir. Sweet. The first issue was great. I love that. And now we get a new X Factor. X Factor.
That's just looking at, yeah.
Leah Williams doing the writing.
North Star, Polaris, Prodigy, iBoy, Dokken, and Prestige. Oh, Dokken like Wolverine's kid. Gotcha.
And she did, Leah Williams did Amazing Mary Jane, which I thought was really good. You know, they should have given us one new character here. That would have really helped me out.
Yeah, 100%.
That would have made me a little more interested.
Yeah, I'm moving past Marvel already.
Yeah. And Dynamite probably not slowing you down.
Nope. Slow week for Boom.
Ghosted in LA. It's almost over. I'm excited about issue 11, but yeah. Unless you want to do a foils cover of Power Rangers 52.
Yeah.
We go down to the back half. What's left of the back half? We got the Anna Mercury #1 from Avatar. I don't know. I think it's like an incentive thing. It's a Warren Ellis book. They took Warren Ellis's name off the artist listings, the creators listing.
Okay.
He's in a little trouble right now.
Oopsie. What book was that?
That was Anna Mercury, #1. Biggs and Tiny. This is Demetrius Zacharias and Rommel Hill. It's a comedic duo on the hunt for answers to their newfound superpowers unravel the mystery of the seedy underworld of criminal activity in the heart of New York. Biggs and Tiny. I can see this being optioned.
Another one I can see being optioned is Grit #1 from Scout Comics. When a routine troll hunting gig takes a gruesome turn, Old Man Barrow finds himself in the company of wannabe Doomsday Cole. Just how's he going to get out of this backwoods nightmare? Well, that axe ain't just for show. Grit is a southern fried sword and sorcery pulp fantasy adventure in the mold of The Witcher, by the way, of Southern Bastards. I was just about to say, it looks like it's scratching my Southern Bastards.
It looks like, yeah, that cover looks a lot like Southern Bastards. Interesting. Who was the publisher on that?
Written by Brian Wickman, art by Kevin Castanero.
And who's the publisher?
Scout.
Nice. It's Alive Comics has given us Kona #1 from Sam Glanzman. It looks very pulpy. Might like it if you're into that sort of thing.
Originally published in 1962, this series has been collected and reprinted.
Yes.
So that's as far as Kona.
So you probably didn't read it in 1962.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so there you go.
Zenoscope, I always love their sexy Robin Hood covers.
And that is all, sir, that I see.
Yeah, that's it. So, Drew, this point of the podcast, we're asking for your pick of the week. What's the one thing to run out and make sure you snag up because you are going to need it?
I'm going to give it to Lost Soldiers, the Lescott image book.
Part of me wants to give the Warren Ellis book just so people go crazy, but I'm actually going to go with that Grit #1 just because, like I said, it is scratching my Southern Bastards itch.
What is it, Grit #1?
I ain't getting Southern. Yeah.
Grit #1. And that was, you said that was Scout?
I did say that was Scout.
Alrighty, thank you, sir.
Alright, we thank you guys for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. Thank you for tagging along with Drew and myself as we go through the comics originally releasing this coming Wednesday. If you disagree, if there was some other gold in here that we forgot to mine, make sure you drop us a line on our Twitters, our Instagram, our Facebooks. Drew's TikTok or OnlyFans as well are open, so make sure you check those out. Tell us what we missed. Tell us
Renegade,
or if we made you some money. Let us know. We'd love for you to be part of the podcast. Send in your questions, send in your suggestions, or just send something in that yells at us. We do not mind that either.
I do.
Just be part of the podcast. You cry at night. It's okay. So we thank you guys so much. For Drew and for myself, see ya.
Thank you. Excellent.